If you are experiencing foundation issues, get a free estimate from Ox Foundations.
B.B. Comer head coach Adam Fossett joins us this morning. Coach, team, a game of two halves last Friday night against Randolph County.
Yeah, I thought, we get to Randolph County, they have homecoming festivities, and we've been on the road twice. We've been the homecoming game twice. So when that happens, generally the coaches call you and say, hey, look, homecoming's this, so forth and so on. So we actually had to get there early and be off the field early. So that messes with our schedule.
Did you know that going in?
He called,
okay.
yeah, he calls. It's just a common courtesy that the coach will call you and tell you. But, we get there, we have to change, it kind of have to hustle everything up. So it gets us out of our routine. But first half, we were there, but we weren't there. A lot of missed assignments, a lot of things that we could have done better. We come in at halftime and just say, hey, basically it was very much, you've been coached what to do and you're not doing it. So second half, come out, we played a better half. We were able to throw the ball a little bit, which we've been trying to do a little bit more here and there, is be able to throw the ball. So against Glencoe, we either overthrew receivers or we had drops. So, we threw the ball 6 times, we were 0 for 6 throwing the ball. And we worked on that, and that's something that we've got to do offensively, because if teams know that we can't throw the ball, then they're going to stack the box, and we're not going to be able to do anything. So they have 11 in the box, we're not going to be able to do anything. So Ward Rush is our quarterback. He's got a good arm. He's a pitcher on the baseball team too, so he's got a strong arm. We have good receivers. Tamar King, Khalil Wilson are good receivers for us. Julius McCain's a good receiver for us. So we've just got to put that together. And second half, we found Tamar King for a deep ball. He caught two different passes, and I thought he scored, but they called him down at the 1, and then Raphael Johnson punched it in for us. So 32-6 final. Randolph County is a very solid program. You can take a picture of Randolph County and their program, and that's where we want to be. That's where we're headed. That's where their kids were bigger, they were faster, they were stronger, but they've also had they've had the same regime for 7-8 years. So you can tell they've been in the weight room, you can tell they're doing all the things.
They in the state finals last year, right?
They were. They played for the state championship last year and lost to Hillcrest Evergreen. So. And that's the thing with our region. You've got the 1, 3, and 4 team in the state, and 2 of the teams, Piedmont and Randolph County, played each other in the regular season, and then played each other in the semifinals the last year to see who played for the state championship. So I tell the guys all the time, the matchups, you want to see what the best looks like. These are some of the best in the state.
Where are we? And Coach Adam Fossett, the head football coach at B.B. Comer, our guest this morning, 32-6 defeat at the hands of Randolph County last Friday night. Where is this B.B. Comer program halfway through the season?
I'll tell you, I've seen a lot of improvement. It's a situation where we're learning a lot, and with a new staff, and it takes time for a new staff and kids to get to know each other and get to know each other's kind of ticks and things like that. So this week is a good example because we've had the weather. Monday was cut short because of the storm that came in. Yesterday we didn't get outside because of the weather. We may have weather issues again today. So yesterday was a great example because we moved study hall to yesterday, and we had study hall, got all that done, and got some kids, and grades are important. That's one thing we focus on. So we got some stuff handled there, and then we go into a film session, and we're calling stuff out. The kids are calling stuff out. So you can tell they're learning. You can tell they're picking up on what our expectations are. They're picking up on the terminology. They're picking up on all the things that they do. So the older kids, especially the seniors, are doing a good job just pushing forward and working and getting after it. At halftime last Friday, I didn't have to say anything about the performance because while we were talking as coaches, at the door of the locker room, 2 seniors spoke to the team and said, "Hey, this isn't us. We're not playing like we can play." So when you see that leadership and you see that take over, you can tell everything's headed in the right direction. We've also had some of our young kids have stepped up immensely and improved a ton. So like Devontae Carmichael is a freshman who's getting some reps on Friday nights and does a good job for us. DeLeon Welch is doing a good job for us, and we've asked him to play numerous positions and do things like that. Hagan DeLee is a young man that has improved. He's probably one of the most improved kids that we've had from the start to now, and he's played offensive line for us, he's played D-line for us, he's played linebacker for us. So he's played all over the place. So it's a really we moved a senior this week to offensive line. So Jordan Worsley, I said, "Man, I need somebody to help us out at guard. You're a big kid." He's also the backup quarterback, the backup fullback, and he plays linebacker on defense. So, and yes, sir, whatever we need.
Wow.
So that's huge.
Yeah. We'll be back to talk with Coach Fossett about this week's opponent, TC Central, right after this.
Hot under the collar because your basement is full of water? Call a local company you can trust. Ox Foundation Solutions. We use the most advanced water management system to stop water from invading your basement for good. Things feeling a little uneven at home? Ox Foundation Solutions will fix your uneven concrete sidewalk, driveway, or basement in no time. Ox Foundation Solutions has the best plan to keep your home safe. If you are experiencing any issues with your sidewalks, basement, crawl space, or foundation, get a free estimate from Ox Foundations.
Not getting a good night's sleep? Come into King's Mattress Outlet in Sylacauga and let us help you get that good night's sleep you deserve. We carry the best quality mattresses at the best prices from Restonic, King Cole, and Park Place. Eurotop Queen mattresses start at $199. Check out our Restonic Cabot Eurotop mattress with 1,000 individually pocketed coils, marvelous middle for back support, and comfort gel memory foam. King's Mattress Outlet in Sylacauga. Best quality at the best price.
Before we get to TC Central, the opponent tomorrow night, Coach Fossett is not only the head football coach, but he's the athletic director, and you're proud of several different sports this week.
Yes, sir. Our volleyball team is playing really well right now. We have a varsity team, a JV team, and a junior high team, and all 3 teams are doing well. But our varsity team beat Dadeville this week. They beat them last week, so right now they're 2-0 in the area. Which is huge. Our volleyball team's been down for a couple years, and we talk about the restoring the roar and doing all the things right, and it's a total program effort. So the girls that are involved in the volleyball program, they worked out all summer. They were there, lifting weights and running and doing everything else. Coach Lamb's doing a great job with them. Coach Wheeler and Coach Green are all doing a great job with them. And it's fun to watch them play. So if you're a fan, if you're a B.B. Comer alum or a fan or just like volleyball.
It's a growing sport too.
It is. And I encourage you to come out and watch them play because they get after it. It's exciting. So I watched them play against Dadeville 2 days ago, and then I watched them last night against Childersburg some. So very exciting group. It's a good mix. So there's only one senior on that team, so all of those girls will be back except for one, and we've got 3 freshmen on that team that really get after it. So they're exciting to watch.
All right, let's talk TC Central, the opponent tomorrow night. And last year it was no contest. TC shut out the Tigers. Yeah,
last year's score was 47-0. TC is always athletic. For some reason, they always have these guys that can get to the edge and go, and they always have size. So Coach Mahan and I have battled numerous times over the years. When I was at Winterboro and when he was at Talladega, Winterboro, we went up and played them. So it's going to be a fun time. It's going to be a fun night. I really feel like even with the inclement weather and things like that, I feel good about Friday night. I feel good about our preparation. So again, it's easy. This job is so much easier when the kids can point out their mistakes before you have to tell them what their mistake is. So we've got to do some things a little bit better, obviously. The hardest job in the world is on the field to me, and I played it all the time, is being a lineman. So I put a lot of weight on our offense and defensive line because it starts up front, and that's the key. And that's where the challenge is. It's not a glorious job. So I tell those guys all the time, I understand it. I've been a lineman. I was born a lineman all my life, but your job it kind of goes under the radar, but we can't do anything if you don't do your job. Mm-hmm. So not a lot of pressure, but they kind of take that as a challenge. And Kobe McCain, Brent Beard, Jared Horton, Zach Mitchell, and then we have Jordan Worsley and Jaquan Brownfield kind of swapping out at the guard on our offensive line. But they work hard and they get after it, and we talk about pad level and talk about moving our feet and all the fundamental stuff that we teach. So our success will hinge on that Friday night.
Restore the Roar continues tomorrow night, TC Central, and it's good to be home, isn't it?
Yes, it is. It's good to be home. That's one thing that has been amazing to me is our crowds. Our home crowds have been awesome. The fans have been awesome. The student section. I mean, I sell student tickets on Friday, and we sell over 130 tickets every time I've done it. So. And then even last week we had a good crowd come to Randolph County, and no matter what the score was, the crowd base was cheering the kids on. They were into the game. They were just part of it. So you can feel all the positive and all the excitement about it, and where we're headed and the direction we're headed. So is it as fast as I would like for it to be? No, but you can see improvements all the time. You can see them getting better all the time, and that's what we got to do.
Coach Adam Fossett, the head football coach and athletic director at BB Comer. The Tigers hosting TC Central kick tomorrow night at the stadium. Coach Fossett, good to see you, and thanks for coming.
Thank you.
More Daybreak right after this.